on that one accord, that one world order against YAHAWASHI that's gonna fail miserably.
And the dragon fought in his angels and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
And I wanted to bring this up, you know, just because I was talking about earlier with the Council of Foreign Relations. It's Wikipedia, because the old boy don't, you know, Wikipedia is not a, my shit died. Somebody bring it up on Wikipedia for me?
What's that?
But,
Council of Foreign Relations. Council of Foreign Relations.
He said Wikipedia not a credible site, or you can't go on the internet for information. You know, like just saying this information through a book that's copyrighted, which is basically a verification. That proves how much of niggas got Stockholm syndrome, because you'll say, I don't believe unless it come out of a book. A book is basically stamp of approval by Esau, because it has to have a copyright. You know what I'm saying? If it's not copyrighted, then Esau basically said it's not approved by us. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can write a book. It's just the main thing about writing a book is that it has to get copyrighted. You know? Slavery was, no, not slavery, but Christopher Columbus, the story of Christopher Columbus had a copyright book on that, full of lies. So it don't matter where you get I can't say it don't matter where you get the information. When you get through a book, it's well studied, it's taking time, it's a lot of information gathering. But when you go on the internet, it's real quick. You know what I'm saying? And it could be lies. It's more lies on the internet, but it's more faster, realer news. It's not fabricated. It's not set there and thought out to put it elaborately. You just see a nigga get shot, block, block, block. You know what I'm saying? That's what it happened. It's not like, oh, this is, you gathered the story and you come with this whole theory on why this person got shot. So, if you want to speak on that, go ahead, brother. We're going to get back to that, brother.
This is
that's an important piece of information, man.
All right, this is Wikipedia's Council on Foreign Relations. It says the Council on Foreign Relations, or CFR, founded in 1921, is a United States non-profit think tank specializing in U.S. foreign policy and international affairs.
That's some real CIA shit right there. Arthur Mack, a think tank. You know what I'm saying? When they think it's basically they're conspiring, man. That's a conspiracy group, a conspiracy theorist. You know. You can picture them all in a room laying on pillows in one room. You know, another room they got business suits on. You know, mapping out resources and how they gonna get them. How we gonna get Mexico to give us all the guns and the weed, you know, or get them to do this and do that. You know, how we gonna go over there and get them poppy fields, and how we gonna go over there and do that? That's Council of Foreign Relations, man. Then they come up with ISIS and Blackwater. You know, probably came up with probably was the ones infiltrated the Black Panther Party, the Black Peace Stone and all them. You know.
It is headquartered in New York City with an additional office in Washington, D.C. Its membership, which numbers 4,900 people, has included senior politicians, more than a dozen secretaries of state, CIA directors, bankers, lawyers, professors, and senior media figures. It says the CFR meetings.
That's a real powerful group of people, man. That don't sound like a group of people that's for the people. That sounds like all the motherfuckers that's trying to get over on people. All the sleazeballs, all the rich sleazeballs you can get, and make a think tank. And we know they're not thinking. They hired a Harvard, you know, what you call that shit, summa cum laude ass nigga. A bunch of them motherfuckers that think, hey, we wanna do this. You know, cause at the end of the day, through 1776, even before that, with the Rothschilds, they had a plan that was extended to fucking centuries, man. They ain't had no plan like I'm about to go to school for 5 years, do this. Not no short. That's a short term. They had plans like, you know, when your grandson come up, by the time he comes, they should have these laws into place, type of deal, man. That's the type of plans that they have. So when they come into these think tanks, they're just thinking about establishing these plans, such as the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man. How we got? They've been having them think tanks on how we gonna get brand every single human being on planet Earth, and how we gonna do this. The RFID technology didn't come into fruition until, you know, recent. I can't say recent years, but the chip itself came to fruition recent years. But the idea was started through IBM in the Holocaust, man. That's really the computers was started based off of the mark of the beast, man. To track people, it's all numbers, all zeros and ones. So that it actually started in the Holocaust, and that's where IBM started. And that's why they had those punching codes on them, the fucking, whatchamacallit, the barcode system, you know? The whole barcode system was up for the RFID chip. It was just used on products. It works on products. We can track packages. Come, they can't track you. You know? We now track our own packages. Go on that motherfucker, hit that tracking number. Oh, your package just arrived here. Click, it arrived here. If you ever worked in the post office, you gotta scan everything. If you ever worked in a factory, you know, you gotta scan everything. You basically letting people know where it's going, where it's at, where it's headed, how did you get it, you know?
And we was the first commodity sold on the stock exchange. So what makes you think that they would want to go back to that time and start tracking their package, even up with their commodity?
Yeah, we the first, like the person said, we were the first stock. We are the original stock, man. We are it's still like that, man. All right? It's still, we still the original stock of that stock market, man. All right? You know, niggas, and this is another thing, niggas so simple, you know, through the spirit, it's a slight digression, but all this information that be sitting right there on front of, on your plate, and your ass sucking on a fucking Fanta, talking about you don't want to eat. America's in debt. I mean, the first thing, they ask them who they in debt to. China? They ain't debt to no fucking China, man. They in debt to the central bankers. You know what I'm saying? America has a central bank. London has one. You know, who that was just bought themselves out? Was it Germany? Was it,
They bought out the pigs?
Yeah, no, they broke away from the central bank. I think it was Germany or Amsterdam, one of them. You know what I'm saying? Recently. That was not recent, probably like 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Which is recent in that type of stage. You know what I'm saying? I believe Germany's like the only country right now, only big time country that don't have a central bank. You know? You better look it up?
Yeah.
All right, come. No, you can keep moving, brother. No, so like I was saying, with the central banks and everything, they owe the central banks. You know what I'm saying? And they don't owe the central banks money because they already giving, you're already using their money. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that back. You know, yeah. They want you. They want your resources. They want the whole of America. If I created money, what the fuck you gonna give me? You know, I'm the one that prints it out. Like, that ain't shit to me. You know, those fiat notes are a representative of stock. You know, if I own stock of all the light poles in America, you know what I'm saying? If I give you a $1 bill, that means I'm basically giving you like 1%. But the more people I give $1 bills to, is the way more it devalues. Okay?
North Korea and Cuba are really the only two major countries.
North Korea and Cuba?
Yeah, I can see everything else is like a little ass island somewhere.
Oh, is Germany now on there? Germany got central bank?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was a bad article then. So Salakia, that was misinformation, you know.
reading on just a little bit more on this CFR. It says the CFR meetings convene government officials, global business leaders, and prominent members of the intelligence and foreign policy community to discuss international issues.
Yeah, it sounds like where James Bond come from, where ISIS come from. You know, that sounds like where they all stem from, man. You know, because they do got actual agents and 00 agents. You know what I'm saying? And I had to look it up. A regular agent, or you gotta, the shit get, Esau get fucking wicked, man, with fucking lying and shit. Basically, you have a spy like Salt, right? They got agent sleeper cells. So they'll raise these people up. They'll program them from birth, and then they'll raise them up. You know what I'm saying? And they instill shit in them, and then they'll wipe their fucking memory out and instill them in his culture. And then when it's time to activate them, they got like keywords or key things that they use to reactivate that sleeper cell. Just like, you know, an example of a action hero was Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be a sleeper cell. Shit, the Winter Soldier is a great example. You know what I'm saying? Of a sleeper cell. Basically, they had like on the last, I think it was Ragnarok or the last, whoever Winter Soldier's in, they had his ass strapped down to the bed. He was all cool, but then they opened that book up and started reading that shit out that book, and it reactivated him, man. You know, because Esau know how to do that, man. Going back to the man that talked to goats and shit, man. They found out ways to, remember they got think tanks, they found out ways to manipulate the mind. You know what I'm saying? They'll beat the fuck out you, put you through all this shit, make you forget the shit, but then they'll repeat things to you. All the time they'll repeat it to you. Or every time before they beat your ass and after they beat your ass, they say this quote. Okay. And that's all, you go through all that trauma, and then you'll forget about the shit because they'll sedate you and shit. You don't know if it's real or not. Then they'll put you in this world, this fake ass world, and raise you up in it, and they'll be around you the whole time on some shit. And then when it's time to activate you, they'll have somebody say that quote. It'll be a quote of random words. You know, meat pie, brown Toyota, cherry cola. And it's, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And you just, yeah.
What movie was that with Jet Li? It was kind of that. He did the same thing in there.
Manchurian Candidate?
No, that's an old head.
It's about Unleash. He had the collar around his neck. But that was more like a material thing. You know what I'm saying? More physical. You know, but it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like he controlled him with that collar. But that's that collar is that torture and shit. That's what they're doing over there in Guantanamo Bay. Ain't no number creating, you know, sleeper cells, man. That's why they be fucking adopting all these fucking kids and shit. Probably got a bunch of Haitian niggas out here.
I was watching this video. It was this lady, and she was going in about exactly what you're talking about. How the government basically instilled different personalities into her. So different keywords would trigger different personalities, and like they would have her like, okay, well, she get triggered, and then she turned into Tiffany, and then Tiffany go and she sleeps with a dude to try to get something out of him, and then she ended up killing him. It was weird the way that she was coming out with, but you can tell that she was serious. And she was like the personalities talk to each other, kind of like Split. It was, but she was sincere, and she was like, it took years and years of trying to strip everything away. But she said even to this day, you know, she's scared that it can get triggered just like that.
Yeah, what's that movie with the dude that played all the fucking all those fucking, he had like 46 personalities.
Yeah, Split.
That's Split, yeah. You know, like that type of shit exists with, if people go through things. Really, niggas is Esau already instilling into this, right? Because you get on the phone with the bill collector, you know, that's one personality at work, that's another personality at home with your family. Like Esau created this environment that you can't be yourself wherever you go. You have to jump into these different elements different personalities to the point that, you know what I'm saying, it comes a party, you know? You see, you walk in a certain room, they automatically, you see people with suits on, cocktails, they automatically like, oh, yeah, oh. You know? You automatically go into that mode. You know, but back to what I was saying earlier, so you got people that were, so a 00 agent is basically like a person that they took from, say you took from Russia, you raise them up and then send them back. That's a regular agent, and then that agent turns like Salt did. Now that's an O agent, and then when they get so deep in that shit and become a part of that shit, and then they decide to come back as a 00 agent, basically. It's like you went there and came back, and that's why I say it's confusing as hell. Like shit dumb, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Esau is. They don't really want to take you over. They'll say, I'll let you go, you just gotta go over there and do this. Just like case in point, the dude that Conor McGregor brought up, man. That dude was a agent, you know what I'm saying, for the American government. Khabib's manager, man. He was an Egyptian. Basically, he was with an Egyptian terrorist group, and they caught his ass and said, look, you gotta hang with him and you tell us information on him. And they got paid.